who I am. I'm a very people person. I've been a public servant pretty much my whole life. I don't call myself a politician. I'm a statesman, because a politician will lie to you. A statesman get the job done, and he'll do whatever he got to do to bring home the bacon. And if you go look at my public record, I've done that a lot. I like challenges. I'm in Marlin, Texas. I accepted that challenge to try to straighten it out. And when I took that position of city manager, told them give me about 3 to 5 years. And actually, if you go look at everything that's happening in Marlin, it's changed. We have a rainy day fund. We're getting things fixed. Of course, you saw the lieutenant governor came down the other day, and the governor gave us a shout out in the newspaper down in Austin. I'm just excited about the good times. It goes back to being a public servant. I'm a warrior, and I just hate seeing the underdog or the people that's getting beat up and they don't have a voice. So my young nickname at age 11, I was called Black Moses. People still call me Black Moses. So, but they took the little off. So it used to be Little Black Moses, and now it's just Black Moses. But I try to live up to the title. Not perfect, but I believe it's good in everybody. And sometimes my mayor tells me that's my weakness sometimes. Too trusting sometimes. But I just believe America is a great country, and everybody can share in its wealth, its happiness, its freedoms. I think the problem right now in politics, we didn't pick our tribes. And that's not how I grew up in the 70s and the 80s. Maybe I was just young and poor and didn't know. Desert Storm veteran, retired police chief, 20 plus years in public safety and law enforcement, public educator. I sat on the North Texas Super Bowl committee, the transmodal committee when they first put it together, when they were trying to bring high-speed rail to Texas. I was on the original board because it originated out of Dallas. Crime commissions, first black mayor of Balch-Springs, Texas. First black person to finish in the top 3 for Texas governor. Trailblazer. What makes me better is I'm public policy driven. I'm experienced in public policy, whereas I believe my opponent doesn't bring that key element. Currently in my position, I make policies and sit and carry out policies. My past position as mayor did the same thing. As a public educator, I know how the education system works. I know charter schools and vouchers hurt public schools, which my opponent, she supports that. Of course, she received money from a PAC from the charter school. So I believe if you truly know public education and you support public education, by that hurts public education, because the kids are funded by what I say butts and seats learning. Okay, if they go to if all these charter schools come in, that takes butts out of the seat, so that takes money away from public school. If you give a lot of vouchers out, which Texas does, that allows students to migrate away. So a poor, lower income district, those dollars gone, and they can't get them back. So I know what CRT is.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, and I definitely know when the pandemic hit, poor communities, rural communities out in the rural areas was hit very hard, and they didn't get immediate care. Like in Marlin, took weeks and weeks and weeks, and we only had 200 doses, and we had cars line up on down our highway. So I take aim at when someone says, well, I just went in, within 24 hours I was taken care of. Well, and I assume, and according to what the person says, I assume that happened in all the rest of the areas in the district. It didn't happen that way. And there's not medical care in all the rest of the district, so that's not reality. thing they're telling me is they're proud of me. Keep up the fight, get the word out there. They need housing, they need water improvements, and they need inner city streets fixed. Those are the key things. Then they start talking about economics and education. But the first thing is the vital things of life: housing, water, and a way to travel.